Hi guys, welcome back to BodyFix Golf with me, Russ Jones, ready for another 20-minute Tuesday. Today's equipment is going to be a medicine ball. Normally we throw these and slam these around. I'm going to show you how you can use it in the house or the gym without hurting anybody or any other equipment. Let's swing hard, stay healthy. So as always, to start off with, I'm going to get on the floor, just get the body used to movement before we add the medicine ball in. So join me down on my back, on my mat, head relaxed, knees flexed, hips flexed, and just gently rock those legs side to side. Always like to start with a nice easy exercise, introduce the movement to the body. So I'm not trying to get my legs all the way over to the side. More importantly, I'm actually trying to keep my shoulders flat to the floor, so I've got some control. And I just feel a gentle little stretch there through the hips, coming up through the waist, through my oblique abdominals. Okay, a couple more of those. And then I go into a little bit of my pelvic tilt, bit of my happy cat, angry cat. So I just create that little space in my lumbar spine, in the lower back, and then gently use my abdominals to shorten, to push my back into the floor. So just an important movement to make sure that we've got fluid in the golf swing. During transition, throughout the swing, the pelvis is ever changing, and sometimes this area can get a little bit locked up. And then from there, I'm going to take it through my glute bridges. So hips just come up, squeeze, feel the buttocks contract, and then gently back down. And we'll do 5 or so of those. Gradually increase the pace, piece by piece. Controlled breathing at this point, nice and relaxed. Let's go one more of those. Let's go into our big arm circles next. I'll take my arms up, over and round to the side, open up the chest. As always, you can do this 20-minute workout any time of the day. I would advise, just so you don't miss a chance to get the workout done, first thing in the morning is always a good idea. Get up, get it done. Stretch out those shoulders. You'll always feel better after. Ready to attack the day. Also, if we work out earlier in the day, we tend to make better nutrition decisions throughout the day. You almost feel like your body needs a bit more respect if you've done the exercise. You want to put good stuff in. And then from there, I'm going to go onto my side. I'm going to complete that arm circle on my side, so I'll just support my head and just big. Now I can go further behind where on my back I was touching the floor. Now I'll take it through a bigger range, like so. And just nice, relaxed breathing. Getting ready for when one of the exercises, we've got the medicine ball going up overhead. So that's why I'm just preparing the shoulder for that. That's what the warm-up should be. Preparation for the next exercises to come. Then I'm going to swing the hip, open up the hip. Always making sure when I do these hip swings, I feel like someone's got a stake, not a meat steak, a wooden stake going right through me here, and I can't change. I don't want to be doing my happy cat, angry cat in this position. I want to just rock the hip back and forth like so. Yeah. Very quickly you'll feel the hip warm up because we're taking the weight of the leg up against gravity, holding it aloft in the air the whole time anyway. And then a little bit more stretch. I like that little kick. So we bring that into that hamstring stretch. Warming up those knees as well by bending and straightening the leg. And then I'll do the same on the other side. So onto my right side, you can just roll over if you're at home. I'm just going to go to the other side, keep facing the camera. So remember, first thing, arm circles, big rotation through that shoulder, supporting your head the whole time. Often you feel that if you are a right-hander, I'm a right-hander, whenever I do my left, as I am now, just always feels just a slightly less coordinated. Obviously for minor tasks throughout the day, from drinking a cup of tea to brushing my teeth, small movements I always control with my right hand. Left just takes a little bit longer to liven up and get going. And then let's add those leg swings in. So bent leg to begin with, just gently swing that leg back and through. Thinking about the muscles of core, I can feel that definitely contract and have to hold me. And as the leg goes back, I can feel once again that glute, just like in my glute bridges, have a little squeeze and contract. almost like a roll call, taking the register, taking the attendance. Hopefully everybody's turned up for a workout. Let's go for a straight leg. Give it that little kick out, and you feel that down the hamstrings and the calves. Nothing crazy, it was just warming up. Nothing too quick, just controlled movements. And by now you're already getting your mind in the zone, thinking that's it. I've made the plunge, I've made the decision. Can't turn back now, we're coming towards the end of the warm-up. So we'll go for a couple more of those. And then we'll take that to kneeling. So make sure you've got something soft under your knee. Come 1 foot forward. So for me, I'll go right foot forwards towards yourselves. Make sure I keep this knee pointing down the line. I'm going to go arms across and just gently rotate my torso. So 2 things happening here. I'm trying to grease up my chest. Always want that nice thoracic spine rotation here between bottom rib and collarbone. Key for golfers. But also now I've gone to this position, some of you might be aware that your balance muscles are trying to kick in and your nervous system's aware of more control around the pelvis and the hip. And then we'll go for alternate open books. So hands forward, open the book. And we're going to be adding the lunge with the rotation, with the medicine ball, an exercise I love for good separation control. So this exercise right here is practicing that movement. I'm in a lunge stance, albeit not weight bearing fully through the legs, and having a good turn around controlled legs. Let's get 1 more each of those, and then we'll do the same on the other side. So I bring my other foot forwards, have a good test, see if one side's okay. Is the other side just as good? Arms crossed, stay tall, really feel like you lift the spine up, lift the crown of your head up for me. Stay nice and high. If you've been driving a lot, if you've been stuck in the office or on a chair a lot, you might notice in this position as well, you experience a little bit of tightness in our hip flexor range there. So just be careful you don't try and move too quick. Just slowly introduce the movement to the body. And then arms forwards, let's alternate those arms again. Open up the chest. Personally, I like to follow my hand with my eyes. I find that helps me rotate. If you do have any issues there where you go a bit lightheaded or a bit dizzy, moving that head side to side, then by all means just focus straight down the line. Keep your eye down the thumb of the forward hand and just open like so. I'll go for a couple more of those. And there we go. I feel fairly warmed up. I'm ready to start the workout, so I'm going to grab myself a drink and then we'll get to it. So this is your 15-second warning. First exercise is going to be on our back, our dead bugs. So a quick drink. Drink down, medicine ball in hand. And onto my back I go. So we'll start with the ball up above our head, 1 leg in the air, 2 leg, 3, 2, 1, and we just stretch the ball and a leg. Exhale at the top. So nice continuation from the warm-up in the first exercise. But now just that bit more control needed through the core. I don't want to be doing any tilt of the pelvis, any arching of the back. And only take the ball overhead to what you feel you can control through those shoulders or whatever range you've got in your lat muscles, which are the big long muscles from our lower back up past our armpit. So on this first round, I'm going to continue with alternate legs. On round 2, I'll spice it up a little bit. We've got 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Next, I'm going to come to a seated position. I'm going to face you guys. I'm going to line up, feet, knees, and hips. I'm going to sit nice and tall. So I always want to engage the core to support that vertebrae. After all, that's what we're doing a lot of this training for. And so then I hold the ball out in front, flexed elbows, and then just gently, 3, 2, 1, little rotation to the right, little rotation to the left. Now my knees, much like when I was in that kneeling position in the warm-up, should be staying still. I don't want to turn, I don't want the legs following the medicine ball and looking sloppy. So that's why I'm moving nice and slow. Now if I can maintain that tall posture and lean back a little bit more, you're going to notice your stomach muscles have to engage just that little bit more. But don't speed up. Control. If you don't have a medicine ball, This here is a 3 kilo, so 6 or 7 pounds. You could use a light dumbbell or a big heavy book. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we go to standing for the next one. I'm going to be doing swings, but overhead. So much like a kettlebell swing that would come to chest height, with the medicine ball, we're going to go up overhead height. It's going to involve the abdominals a bit more to control and support the lower back as I go. So we'll go slow and gradually speed up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So pass the parcel and then up. Pass the parcel and then up. And then gradually increase the speed. Now it depends obviously on your shoulder range. If you could get that up to about 180 straight up in line with the body. If your arms won't go that far, that's okay. Just come up above eyebrows, somewhere about yay height. And then eyes on the way down, look at the floor, just like on our kettlebell swings. And then eyes forward at the top. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel that heart rate going up now, everything's getting warmer. Now we've got lunge and rotation. So to start off with on the first round, I'm going to take my right foot back and then I'm going to be turning over that left leg to get that nice separation, upper versus lower body. So for you left-handers out there, this is going to feel a bit more specific to your backswing. So 3, 2, 1. I take a step, gently squat, rotate, rotate back, step through. Same again. Always the same leg. And then the next round, we'll do the other side. Just lets you go on a little journey. First one or two might be a little wobbly. And then as you practice those repetitions, you get a bit more understanding of the exercise. The body gets used to what you're asking it to do. It looks and feels a bit cleaner, a bit more manageable. And then once that's the case, I can add a bit more speed. Always try and go a little bit quicker once you understand the exercise. But try and keep the technique sharp. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel that work in the glute, work in the quads, and obviously work in the core with that nice rotation. So now I'm going to go the other way. So I've got my right leg's going to be like someone's put a nail through it, and now my left leg goes back. Now for me as a right-hander, it's going to feel more like I'm turning against that flexed right knee. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back, squat, rotate, rotate, step. Back, squat, rotate, rotate, step. Feeling nice and free. 3 reps in, it already feels like the hips, knees, quads, already warmer. And I feel like it's an easier task to perform. So then by going a bit quicker, means the 45 seconds becomes a bit more dense. I'm going to get more repetitions in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then last one, we'll talk about separation in the swing, which is being able to turn your shoulders without your hips, or being able to turn your hips without your shoulders. Helps during that transition phase where I want to fire the hips. So I'm going to use the medicine ball to help gain that feel. Feels are always key for a golfer. Take the gym stuff to the range. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Can I turn the top half and see how I'm trying to keep my knees and my hips locked? Almost like if there was a laser coming from my pelvis, I don't want to see it turn with it. So I do that, and if I go quicker, I feel my stomach muscles more and more and more. And then can I do the opposite for the second half? Can I keep the medicine ball still, shoulders still, and now turn the pelvis? So if I'm facing you, shoulders stay square to the camera, and turn the pelvis. Hold that ball, give that ball a little squeeze. And then for the last 10 seconds, go back to the other one, turn the top half, keep the legs solid, keep the hips nice and still. 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. There we go. All right, that's the first 6 stations done. Mop the brow, pop the ball down. Let's get a bit of water let the heart rate drop, and then we go for round 2, particularly on the dead bugs. I'm going to make that one a bit spicy and try the double legs. So 15-second warning now. And also mentally now you're fully into the workout. So that's why we like the first round to continue the warm-up, just to dip your toe in, ease you through it. So 3, 2, 1, and then I'm off. I go one leg, other leg, both legs. One leg, other leg, both legs. One leg, other leg, both legs. If you want, you can go both legs continuously. And a little bit more challenge, depends how you feel. You can go just back to alternate legs if you need to. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Ball down, come to my seated position. So remember, I'm going to try and keep my feet or my heels, my knees and my hips all in line. If you do struggle with that, you could take a foam roller or a pillow or something, try and hold it between your knees to help keep your legs more still if you want some more assistance. So good tall posture, keep that head high. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Slowly rotate. Now you notice I'm doing this slowly. You've probably seen this exercise done in the past. It's not a new exercise. We're just doing it a bit cleaner and a bit better. Normally it's done like this, which I'm not a big fan of. I like to keep the posture and then move slow. When I pause there, I feel these obliques kicking in. And then again, I'm learning the separation. Are my shoulders turning? Absolutely. Are my hips turning? No. So separating upper versus lower half. I could make that a fraction harder if I held it out further. And now it feels heavier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel those abs kicking in, which is what we need for the next one. So we go back to our overhead swings. And again, when I'm in that low bottom position, the hips are back. My back looks more like a coffee table. And then drive the hips to get me back to upright. So good grip on the ball. Don't let go of the ball on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Pass, raise, pass, raise. Knees can soften. I don't want you locking the knees. You don't need to squat, but the knees can soften on the way down. If you want to, increase the pace. And you'll feel those glutes drive more. So now the breathing, very different to what we did in the warm-up, where I said slow, controlled breathing. Now I need to clear those lungs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mop the brow. It's getting hot now. That heart rate's up. We're definitely not in bed anymore. It's early morning, you got out of bed, crept down, feeling a bit achy, a bit slow. You're in the zone now. We're ready to go. So we've got 10 more seconds. Right leg's going to go back. I'll show you a way on this one. Once we've got a good few reps, how we could challenge yourself even more. 3, 2, 1. Step, squat, turn, turn, step. Step, squat, turn, turn, step. Step, squat, turn, turn. Now, if you're getting good at that and you want a bit more challenge, don't touch the right foot down. Bring the knee through, down, through, up, through, down, round, up, through, down, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, that glute gotta work. As soon as I drive up, love that one for that left leg. So as I'm getting ready to attack that golf ball, load up onto that left leg, post up as I rotate the hip. I know that that hip's ready to do so. Move my water bottle, make sure health and safety. We don't stand on anything. So now other side, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step, squat, rotate, rotate, step, step, squat, rotate, rotate, step. Just a nice slow tempo. Now I feel confident. Add that knee raise. Knee goes through. Step, squat, rotate, drive the knee through. Down, down. Little challenge of the balance. If that's too much, go back to some of my other videos. Try and work on your balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Legs felt that one. So now we're going for our separation in golf posture. So again, always good to create those feels. Should be feeling this in your obliques on this next one. These muscles coming in at the side here. External, internal obliques that help me turn. So golf posture, flex legs, ball out in front. I'll show you at 3D there. 3, 2, 1. And then turn the top half. But don't move the legs. Remember, I don't want any of this going on. Keep those legs almost like I'm in a barrel of cement up to my waist. The quicker you go, harder you've got to work to hit the brakes and change direction. Try the opposite. Keep the ball still. Turn the hips. And make sure it's rotation and not side to side. Pull the hip back, pull the hip back, pull the hip back. And then for the last 10 seconds, upper body again. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Well done, team. And there was your medicine ball 20-minute flow workout. I'm just going to let that heart rate calm down and get me some more water. So there was a good workout, some good moves, hopefully some new ones, some old ones revamped, just focusing on control, technique, just make it a little bit better for you, cleaner, healthier for the body. On some of those exercises, a good tip of the day would be practice a couple of reps in front of a mirror if you can, or place your phone at the end of the wall and just film yourself just to see how those lunges are looking with the knee, see how the rotation drills are getting on. Swing hard, stay healthy, I'll see you next time.